The micro condo. Let's talk about it. Now, over the years, I've noticed a clear trend happening in Toronto. Condo floor plans were getting smaller. And when I first moved here, a typical one-bedroom condo was around, say, 600 square feet. Today, new one-bedroom units are closer to 400 square feet or less, while studio condos have shrunk from about 400 to 250 square feet. What's going on here? With higher real estate prices and rising construction costs, developers have had to adapt. Smaller, more efficient floor plans became a way to make projects financially viable, and these micro condos appeal to a specific demographic: condo investors. Investors played a crucial role in Toronto's housing market, and by placing deposits on pre-construction condos, they could capitalize on market appreciation over a 3 to 5 year period, while builders used those deposits to secure financing. It was a mutually beneficial relationship until 2022, when rising interest rates upended the market. The condo investor disappeared. Prices were heading lower, and it no longer made sense to buy a condo just for capital appreciation. Condo investors backed away and demand for the micro condos evaporated. There was still some demand for larger resale units, but the smaller new builds struggled to find takers. Micro condos simply don't appeal to many buyers, and those who might live in them, like students or young professionals, often can't afford them. And this has made the market for these units increasingly illiquid. Some developers are adjusting, and they're focusing on building more livable units that cater to end-user buyers, people who actually plan to live in the condos they purchase. However, this comes with challenges. Larger units mean higher costs, and in today's market, these premium living spaces often come with price tags that only a small group of buyers can afford. So where do we go from here? Are we going to only see higher-end condos built going forward? Is this the end of the micro condo? To me, it's unlikely that either of those scenarios will happen. There will still be some micro condos built and some higher-end condos built, but neither of these options are a blanket solution to all housing needs. What's more likely is developers will start to adjust their unit mix to the demands of the market. One of the more in-demand housing types I could see being developed is 3-bedroom roommate rentals, in which separate leases are signed for each individual and they share a living space. There will continue to be demand from students and young professionals who cannot afford an apartment on their own. And sharing a unit with 2 other people is already happening in Toronto, and it will become even more common in the future. Could there eventually be purpose-built rental buildings designed specifically for roommate rentals? In cities like New York and Los Angeles, this is already happening. Residential developers in the States mostly construct rental buildings rather than condos. And in major cities where real estate is expensive, developers have adapted their models to create housing that is more affordable to the masses. Could this model be used by developers in Toronto? Only time will tell. With the average Toronto home price at $1.1 million, I don't see affordability getting better in the years to come, but I'm curious. Do you think real estate is becoming unattainable for too many Canadians? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.